Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Abigail if you're new here, and I make videos about special needs and health issues and feeding tubes. Um, as I'm filming this, I am healing from a feeding tube button replacement surgery. Every 6 months or so, I gotta go get my feeding tube button changed, because the balloon goes bad in it. And yesterday I went to go get it changed, and I'm usually sore for a few days um, after that happens. And so, on one hand, I am really sore and kind of miserable from the pain and barely feel like getting out of bed, but like at the same time, because I feel so bad to be stuck in bed, I am kind of bored. So, I wanted to, because I haven't, other than the last video I posted a video before this one, um, but other than that, I haven't posted in a couple days, so I wanted to talk about the few things that happened. So, um, first of all, the hospital that I get my feeding tube replaced at is out of town. It's about an hour or so away, and so we were gonna go there plenty early, and we got there like an hour before we were supposed to be there. And so I was like, hey, since I can't eat, so we can't like um go get a treat, why don't we go to Ross? Because I like to buy something to give to the blessing box um every month, and I hadn't bought my thing yet this month. So I was like, why don't we go to Ross? We can look there. I don't have to worry about food. And um maybe I can find something for the blessing box. So we were there, I don't know, a little bit, and my mom gets a call and she was like, we have to go to the hospital like right now. And I'm like, why? And they're like, there's been a lot of cancellations, so they want you to come in like as soon as we leave the store. So thankfully I did find something for the blessing box that I'll show you all in a few minutes. But we left Ross, we went to the hospital, and then I think it was still probably about a 30-minute wait or so after we got to the hospital. You gotta check in. They gave me this iPad that had like a bunch of different questions on it. Um, and then I went to go get my bracelet, and then there was just a lot of different things I had to do to make sure I was ready for the procedure, or the surgery. Um, and then after I did all that, we finally got into a room. When I say room, it was more like a area with a bed and a curtain. And they gave me a gown and socks, and um, told me to change, so I did. And we were told that there was one patient in front of me, and after they came out from surgery, it would be my turn. So, um, anyways, they come out of surgery. Theirs was longer than we had thought. And then it was my turn. And they took me down the hallway. Well, first they brought my mom to the waiting room. Then they brought me down the hallway to the operating room. And they don't give me full anesthesia for this. They only give me enough to like relax me, but I have fallen asleep before, and I thought, you know, this is going to be like great because I'm gonna fall asleep, and then I'll wake up in recovery, and I won't have to be like stressed so much about this because I don't like doctors. They scare me, like, because of I've been through a lot of things in my life with my health and my birth defect and everything. So I was like, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna take a little nap and I'll wake up in recovery. It's not how it happened. they gave me the sleepy meds, the anesthesia, and I was trying to, you know, relax. And the next thing I know, one of the nurses in there kept like asking me question after question, and it was just like the most random questions. It wasn't like, I don't know, like my information basically. And I'm thinking, I just want to sleep. Like, but of course I didn't say that, but that's what I thought. I come out of the operating room into the recovery room, which, by the way, has a sign in there that says, be quiet, people are resting or recovering or something like that. So I am extremely sore, by the way, can barely move. And because at that point, let me go back. At that point, I wasn't in as much pain as I am now because I had my meds to kind of, calm my nerves and everything. Now it's more painful, but I thought, okay, I'm in a room. Or the like waiting area for my mom to come back and get me. I'm gonna lay here. I'm gonna take a little nap, and the next thing, like almost as soon as I almost close my eyes, I hear, "Are you okay?" And I look up, and there's a nurse right beside my bed, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine, thanks," or whatever. And then I know these people were just trying to be nice, but I felt like I was maybe checked on a bit too much, like to the point I couldn't sleep. The lady walks off, like doing her own thing. I start trying to relax, waiting for my mom to get back, and after I was quiet for a minute or two, because again, I was trying to fall asleep, the lady comes back and she's like all hyper and everything, and she's like, "Hey, are you okay? You're being quiet." I'm like, "I am fine, thanks." And then my mom goes back there to get me, and I change clothes back into my normal clothes. And the nurse was like, "So here's the thing. You're supposed to go out in a wheelchair, but um if you don't want a wheelchair, then that's fine." And I was like, "Well, I don't feel that bad. I think it's not very far to walk. I'll just walk out to the car. I'll be fine." And my mom was standing right beside me, so I wasn't worried. And the nurse, the same nurse lady, walks behind me and my mom, and she was like, "Wait, wait, wait, are you sure you're okay? I can tell them that you refused a wheelchair." And I'm like, "Wait, to me it sounded like that she didn't want to go get a wheelchair, so if I said it was okay, she would just like tell the doctor, 'Oh, I said it was fine, I didn't need one.'" Which at that point I felt like I didn't need a wheelchair, I could walk fine. But long story short, she's like, "Well, I'll just tell them you refused a wheelchair," because I'm like, well, technically I said it was fine, but I thought it was just because she didn't want to like go back and get one. I don't know. I was like just trying to get to the car so that I could lay down. Anyways, that was kind of confusing. And then I got home and laid in bed a lot of the day. But I did get a message from one of my aunts yesterday asking me to send her a wish list of things that I like, and she would buy it for me, like mail it to me. Um, so I did. I made a wish list for my aunt and sent her the links, and she's gonna buy me some stuff so that I can do while I recover, which is really sweet. But also, a lady that my mom works with does diamond art like I do, and um she decided that she didn't want to do diamond art anymore, so she needed to get rid of her paintings. So she gave me her art stuff and her diamond art paintings. But before I show you that, I'm going to show you what I bought um, for the blessing box. Once a month, I buy something for the blessing box for people in need. And I looked at the toys at Ross, and they were either not that good or like really expensive. So I bought this SpongeBob popsicle maker thing. They had SpongeBob or Stitch, and I just got SpongeBob because I thought it could go, you know, for boys or girls. So this is a fun like summer treat, and make popsicles with it. So that's what I got for like the blessing box. Plus I also got I saved up, like, what was it? I think it was like some clothes or something that I'm also gonna donate. There's something else in that bag down there that I'm gonna donate, but this is like the new thing. And then this is the case that the diamonds and stuff came in. That my friend, that a lady that my mom works with, gave me for my diamond art. Let's see. Open it up here. So there's all kinds of stuff in here. Like diamond holders and all kinds of stuff for the diamond art. This is actually a pretty expensive case, so I was... Well, I say pretty expensive. I'm not sure how much it is, but I've never owned one of these. I never bought myself one, so I was excited to get that, plus everything that comes in it. And then these are the pictures that she gave me. We got this Belle, Princess Belle one. We got this one that's like a skull and flowers. This one I'm probably going to donate to the blessing box because I thought about donating one anyway, but also this one looked scary to me. So that's going to go in a donation. I got this one that's like flowers and butterflies. I'll probably give this one to a lady in our church because I mostly just do the Disney ones. And then this one's a one that says family on it. And then we have another Disney painting. So, anyways, that's what I got for the blessing box, plus some gifts that I got. Actually, take that back. The diamond art technically wasn't a gift because of surgery. It was, you know, from a lady that used to do diamond art. But the other yeah. So the stuff that I'm going to get from my aunt is a gift since I did have surgery. So anyways, I don't know when this video will be posted because I'm still feeling bad, but thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for the well wishes, and I will see y'all when I can. Bye, everyone.